Hello everyone, my name is Rokkam Nikla and I am a final year student of Anits College, Vishakhapatnam. So this project was developed to meet the coding requirements of the second round coding assessment of Zithara Technologies. So the brief overview of the project is to fetch the details of the some 50 customers. I have inserted some dummy values into the database and display it on the React application. So the database is Postgres database which was used in this project is PostgreSQL database. So for this, first I have created a folder called Zithara task. So inside this folder, I have created two other folders, one for the backend and one for the front end. So let's go to the backend folder first. First, we need to initialize our Node.js application. So for that, we have to type a command. It's npm init -y. Then it initializes these node modules package log.json package.json. So these modules they contain all the metadata of the project and its dependencies. So after initializing our node application, let's go to this pgadmin4 to create a database and the schema to store the values. So here you can see this under databases I have created a database called Zithara task. In this database under schemas, you can see here in tables I have created a table customer details with the columns serial number, customer name, age, phone, location, and created it. So and here I have populated this database table. So using this insert query, by adding this insert query for the specified columns, I have created some I've inserted 50 dummy records. So after populating this table, let's go back to this server.js file. So in server.js file I have set up the Express server, and this is the middleware for parsing the JSON requests, and this is just a basic root which is defined for the root endpoint. It returns hello world. This I have written to check whether our database whether our backend is correctly connected or not. And this here the customer roots, they are mounted at this slash API slash v1 slash customers. So using this customer roots. Now going to this db.js, I have created a PostgreSQL connection pool using this PG module, which is it's actually a good practice for handling multiple connections efficiently. So these are the connection parameters. Next, going to the source customers controller.js. So here I have implemented functions to handle requests for fetching all the customers, and here it is for all the customers, for fetching all the customers, and this is for fetching a customer, a specific customer by serial number. Okay. So inside these functions, so the queries they are executing using the connection pool, and the appropriate responses are sent back. Inside this queries.js file, so it defines simple SQL queries for fetching all customers and also a customer by serial number. Inside this routes.js, I have created an express router, and here it is express router, and define the routes for handling requests which are related to customers. Now let us run this backend folder. First cd backend. Next, you can see that our server is running on port 3000. Now let's go to this front end part. So inside this app.js, here you can see that we are fetching the data from our backend API using this JavaScript fetch API. So inside this app, Here is to fetch the customers, and the search, this is for the search option, this is for the pagination, this is for sort date and time, and this is for the displaying 20 records per page, sorting date and time, pagination for search, sorting date and time. Here this is the header component. For this I have written the code in header.js, so we include that header component here. This is the search container. So below header, there will be a search container. In the search container, we can search a customer by its name or location. So as soon as we search the values, so on change actually. So here we will be searching the name, and down the values will be displayed. Inside the card, here the table is populated. I mean the table which we populated in the database, so it is displayed. These are the columns. Here is the page. So down below the table we can see the pagination, where we are allowed to display only 20 records per page, and this is yeah, this is for date and time. We have to sort the date and time in ascending or descending order. Now let us run this. Here, since React, it by default React runs the application in port 3000, but here we can see that our server is already running on port 3000, then React can't run there. Hence it is asking us, would we like to run the app on another port? Then we have to say yes. So here you can see that our React application is running in port 3001. Okay, now coming to this table, here 20 records are displayed per page. Here is the pagination, 20 records per page, and below this header you can see this search option, and you can search using yeah by name or location. Bhubaneswar, Sonakshi. Okay, now coming to the sorting. So here now it is in ascending order, descending, ascending, descending. So here you can toggle the ascending and descending order of this date. Similarly, for time also you can sort ascending and descending order for time also. So you can see that this UI, it's giving a very formal and professional look and a classy look. The styling is quite formal. So yeah, that's all from my part. Thank you.